Special thanks to my super sponsors Schumann 3D Blast, Shine Wolf, Ministry of Ennui Control, Metric Conversion, Rune Fox, Lemon 314, and Lord Entropy. Visit David X Newton on Patreon to join the ASCII Brigade. A few months ago, before Ramp became 20 times the size it was meant to be, I asked my patrons what classic game they wanted to see me play that I'd never played before, that I'd missed out on. And the choices were, I could do nice fluffy Super Mario World, I could do nice fluffy Mega Man 2, or I could do Resident Evil. And what do you think they chose? Yeah, they chose this. Super Mario World, would you believe it? This is probably the highest profile classic game that will ever be in the Stumbling Through series. I've never played it all the way through. I've seen bits at friends' houses and things, but this should be interesting. And this would be fairly boring, I thought, just doing this alone, so I'm going to recruit some people to speak along with me, and the first one is Celine, who should be sitting here.
Hello.
Excellent. Celine Kalante Love is an author, a recent speedrunner. I have known her and her little group an incredibly long time, and I'm also hopeful that she's played this game to death already.
Yes.
Good, the rest of the series relied on you saying yes to that. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Okay.
I like how even as far back as the 16-bit era, they were already to the point where the plot was like, here we go again.
And there have been 90 more games after that. All right, okay, I know about this map screen. This is really famous. Yoshi's house. Now, the first thing I noticed about this was that it's really kind of floaty movement. I don't know if you'd agree or if you felt it yourself.
I think you're just too used to Sonic.
Maybe. Hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Signed, Yoshi. Oh no, it's Yoshi, not Yoshi. They always called him Yoshi in Britain on the bad influence, the games programs and everything.
Fair enough.
Yoshi's Island 2. Oh, I mean Yoshi's Island 2. Yoshi 1 sounds like the better choice to start off with. Okay. That's a good start, missing the first enemy. What have I got? Okay, jump, obviously. That one does nothing. I think this run. Yes, that's a run button, okay. This one spins round. And this other one does nothing. Okay. Alright, we are in the big boss enemies already. 2 inches into the first level. Now, I should add, I'm not totally naive about Mario. I've played the DS and 3DS versions, New Super Mario Brothers. I can't remember exactly what they're called.
You mean the one where Bowser dies horribly in a kid's game for some reason?
Oh yeah, that is horrific. When you press the button at the end of the castle and he falls into the lava and he comes up again with his flesh melting off.
I mean, the other, if this isn't the most high-profile game that will ever be in your Stumbling Through series, the other one would be Super Metroid, and that one had the Crocomire in it, which was also hideous.
It
so
did.
I guess Nintendo likes to do that.
Oh, Mushroom jumped out of a hedge. Or was it a cloud? I'm not sure.
In the NES original Super Mario Brothers one, they used the same sprite for both and just recolored them. But I don't know if that's still. I don't think that's still the case in World.
I've just discovered what the spin's for. You can drill down with it.
Hey, we're making progress.
It's definitely not a bad start.
Could be a lot worse.
Whoa! Okay, right, so there's another... Are these meant to be little speakers? Point of advice. You can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press the select button. Okay, yeah.
You know, I actually never stopped to think about what that actually was. I mean, it's a box that you hit it and it gives you a text prompt, but I never actually thought, like, is that a loudspeaker or like like what is that? I mean, I know what it functions as, but I never thought what it was visually supposed to represent. So that's a good point, actually.
We're both discovering things. To pick up a shell, use the X or Y button. To throw a shell upwards, look up and let go of the button. Okay. So to me, that's square or triangle. I've had this PS2 controller hooked to my PC since. Oh God Almighty, what's happening now? Oh, that was the that was the time warning. Okay. Ah! Might want to hurry up a bit here. Oh, I love
To
that.
throw a shell upward, look up. David reads the tutorial and then just holds onto the shell for the entire rest of the level.
Can you use this? Can you? Oh, it's gone. Never mind. The rest of the level might be. I hope the rest of the level's not all that much level. There's an American football in the way. What do I do? Oh yeah, okay. That'll do. I assume I was meant to hit that rod.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, first level done. We've used no lives. We've collected 7 other things, so that's not bad. Okay, Yellow Switch Palace. This is going to be quite a long game, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, so we've got this button, but I don't want to... Or do I? Okay. Just scoping out the rest of the level first. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious me, okay. I do remember this little bonus level, actually. Okay, not a bad haul. I mean, the series has always been about, there we go, okay. Switch Palace, the power of the switch you have pushed will turn empty yellow spaces into exclamation mark. Your process will obviously be saved. Thank you. And I should also mention during this that I'm not going to be using any save states or emulator cheating on this at all. So we're going to get the full frustration.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be the full frustration until you get into the ROM hacking community, but then you're actually supposed to use the save states.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Yoshi's Island 1 went well, apart from me not learning how to pronounce Yoshi yet. Let's try the sequel. Oh, that looks good. Ah! Oh! I thought I did do better at that. Okay, well, there's one of those exclamation marks I was promised. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. Alright, so he got 5 inches and then he got caught.
Yeah, good job, Yoshi.
To do a spin jump, press the A button. A Super Mario spin jump can break some of the blocks and defeat some of the tougher enemies. Okay. Given this, is there any advantage to using the regular jump, or should I be using the spin jump all the time?
Well, the regular jump is a lot higher and faster, and you want to use it to cross gaps and stuff.
Come back here! Ah, don't throw a you still can't throw a fireball and run in separate actions. It's all tied to the same button. Ah! Alright, what's this? Point of advice, this gate marks the middle of this area. By cutting the tape here, you can continue from close to this point. Okay, it's a checkpoint, thank you. Let's get my steed back. So it's really odd remembering these bits and pieces of the levels as they come up, but never having a clear image of what a full level is like. Now, how do I go? Oh, there we go. Spin jump and fireballs everywhere. That's great. Okay. What are these big coins I'm collecting? Is that the same arrangement as in New Super Mario Brothers? You have to find 3 every level or something?
I forget how it worked in New Super Mario Brothers, but I know in this game there's 5 per level, and you know it's not Donkey Kong Country. You don't need them for completion or anything, but if you get all 5, you get a 1-up.
Okay. Donkey Kong Country is another game that I've never played. I remember it being touted as revolutionary because of all the, you know, the 3D rendered graphics in this 2D game.
Yeah, I vaguely recall I played the first Donkey Kong Country and like 101%ed it. I played the third one and 103%ed it, but I've actually never played the second, which people tell me that's the best one in the series. So maybe we should go back and do that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I mean, it was kind of over the rage then, rendering graphics in 2D and no, in 3D, and then having them play in 2D. But I always thought it was kind of incongruous and ugly even then.
It depends on the how it's used. There are some games that do it better than others. Donkey Kong Country's usually touted as, I mean, it was revolutionary at the time, but these days, I think all the claymation games like Clay Fighter and even Claymates look better to me personally. And of course, Super Mario RPG, I think, did the same thing that Donkey Kong Country did, where it just used renders, or excuse me, they made sprites out of the renders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and Mario RPG is, of course, an all-time classic, and that one looks fine to us. But you know, it's all subjective. It's all personal opinion.
Yeah, another one I've never played. Alright, so this is just a bridge. This isn't giving me any bonuses by drilling onto it. And indeed, as you said, dragon coins. You pick up 5 of those, you get an extra life. Okay.
I remember when Yoshi was a dragon.
What is he now?
Yoshi. They just kind of made him his own thing and stopped trying to explain it. I think they're their own entire species as of the Yoshi's Island series.
Okay.
Actually, they kind of are in this game too, but they just didn't. It wasn't really official yet.
I wonder, did they just translate Yoshi as dragon at first, and then later on they decided Yoshi's actually a separate thing?
Well, if they did, I mean, I think it's Yossi in the what am I trying to say? The thing that they would then localize Yoshi. But that is nothing at all close to Dragon, which I think is Ryu.
Oh yeah, that's right. The fragments of Japanese that I've picked up in 30 years of playing games.
That's called playing like 5 Breath of Fire games on this end, but yeah.
When you stomp at an enemy, you can jump high. If you hold the jump button, use up on the control pad to jump high in the shallow water. Okay. I will instantly forget about both of those.
Remember, was it, I can't remember when it was, like maybe a year or so ago, when there was that massive leak of Nintendo documents that had like beta concept art sketches of Super Mario World enemies, and like confirmation that Luigi was originally going to be in Mario 64 and like all that stuff.
Oh wow, yeah, I do know of it. I never really absorbed any of the information, but I know it was there.
So I could be wrong. I could be misremembering and confabulating 2 different things, but I believe I really want to say that according to information revealed in that leak, Yoshi's species name is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas.
That makes sense. 26 that time. Does it get? Does the bonus get higher the higher up you break it?
Yes.
Okay. making good progress here. I'm quite pleased I haven't died yet, but I'll jinx myself terribly.
Yeah, this is, you know, for a stumbling through, you're picking it up remarkably quickly. But then again, it's very friendlily easing you into it with its, you know, I guess those are speakers or whatever they are, and their gameplay tips and so forth. You know, it's not just dropping you in the middle of something arcane and expecting you to have just like read the manual, like a lot of NES games did.
Yeah, I suppose this is the start of the evolution away from that you can have more text in games now. I was thinking about that because DOS games of the time, you know, Prince of Persia, just to take a completely random example, that just dumps you in a dungeon and says, get on with it.
Yeah, and here, I mean, you've already figured out how to use Yoshi to devour everything in your path, so that's progress.
Well, when you've got a tongue that long, you want to use it. I'll cut that.
It's okay, I was about to make a vor joke, so...
Oh! Ah! Yoshi, where's Yoshi gone?
Oh no, Yoshi jumped him into the abyss!
Oh, wow. So did you ever...
Very compassionate, David.
I've got better things to worry about in 2021. You get bonus stars if you cut the tape at the end of each area. If you collect 100 bonus stars, you can play a fun bonus game. All right. Here we go, here we go. I forgot what the jump button was.
That's what you get. That's karmic retribution right there. So you were about to ask us something before you murdered your stalwart companion there?
Yeah, I was going to ask, when did you first play this? Or you know, I suppose that's the question. I was going to ask a follow-up question, but there's no point.
So it would have been right around launch. Like, I think I could be confabulating memories again, because I know for a fact this is what happened with Breath of Fire 3, but I want to say Mario World had a similar story where my cousin had the system, which we didn't have. You know, it was like it was brand new. It had just launched and had this game, and I played it at his house, and it was just, you know, amazing. And then I ended up we ended up getting one for Christmas, and I never looked back.
Fantastic. I mean, you know my history. I was entirely DOS game based. We never had a games console in the house. And my uncle owned a Mega Drive, which he occasionally brought round, and it absolutely reeked of cigarette smoke, and I'm surprised it still worked.
Yeah, we were 100% a Nintendo Power kid.
So I was a PC Zone kid, if anything, which I shouldn't have been reading at that age. Okay, so we're pushing bosses into lava pools. Okay.
Wait, defeat the Guardian or Yoshi's friend? I mean, I know what it is, but I never really thought about how poorly written that is.
Ah! Hello. Yeah, I'll be needing you. Huh? Ah! Okay. All right. Oh, right. Okay. I can get this. I have vague memories actually of seeing one of my friends in school do this, because he how do I start the story? He'd been in some terrible car accident and he was off school for ages, and for his recuperation he got a Super Nintendo, and this was one of the games that he was really proud of showing off to me. Mario's defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Thank you! Together they now travel to Donut Land.
Thank you to everyone on the left here for supporting me creating Stumbling Tours videos. If you'd like to join in or make suggestions for other games to cover, please have a look at David X Newton on Patreon.